Bonjour. Bonjour. Hungry. Getting ready to go down to the center market. What are you up to?
Would you like a compliment to the center?
Sure. Sounds good to me. Yes, ma'am. Actually, I started recording live because of the people doing stupid stuff. And then people get pissed off that their personal business is recorded. Hmm?
Are you live right now?
Let me see. It says yeah, but it doesn't have a connection thing. So it might be, it might not. Yes, ma'am.
These are really heavy, so I'm just gonna pop them here for a second.
Yes, ma'am.
That way I can get out of my trailer. It's an anxiety response. And the reason I leave bags sometimes, you know what I mean? I get frazzled and my anxiety starts. When my anxiety starts, my breathing gets really bad. If my breathing gets bad enough, I go into an anxiety attack, pumps a massive amount of crying and cuts off my airways. And I pass out. Or black out. Or do stupid shit. Like try to put a purse that has a handle into a brown sock that doesn't.
I got one. Horrible. One of the problems being out here on the streets is I get treated like a drug addict, just like everybody else. Doesn't matter that I don't do drugs. I get treated like I'm schizophrenic, just like everybody else. You know, I'm not schizophrenic. Of course, unlike most people, I actually have the documentation to prove it. It is. They keep trying to get all of the evidence out of court and prevent all of the evidence from being shown in court by calling me mentally ill and pretending that I'm schizophrenic and delusional. And I got records to show that I don't have delusional disorders at all. Now you're lighter.
Yeah.
Actually, I can be patient. I don't want to make you dig it out. Yes, ma'am. Well, so here's the thing out here. Nearly every addict tells me that they're different than the other addicts. Most of them at least admit that they're addicts, which is nice. It gives me forewarning. Kind of like I give people forewarning that I record. But, you know, there gets a point where when I quit drinking, I had to get away from the people who got me the alcohol.
How did you do it?
I started walking from Chapel, Nebraska to Denver. Yeah, that was my life in Boulder. Yeah, foster homes suck. There were a few good ones, but like there were more shitty ones than good ones.
I have.
Just because they weren't all good doesn't mean that they were bad. They just weren't good. Like some people are just indifferent, and that yes, ma'am. What is it?
A flower.
That's all right. This isn't the first time I've met you. But some of the people that don't like you are dickheads. So I don't care if they don't like you, but I do know that if it affects your life, then it does make a difference.
summer wasn't like food, and now there's businesses, there's fighting interviews right now. Because handling it like a normal adult person.
I have noticed there's no such thing.
But you don't have to be around the person you don't like. Or even if you have to be in the same room.
Well, I
There's
guess
social etiquette.
my situation is unique. Mine is completely different.
Yeah.
So a lot of those stuff that, matters in a small town, I can't avoid that in any small town.
Yeah.
That stuff that was on A&E, it was on A&E. I can't take it now. And these people who come and assault me because they watch that stuff, they don't care if it's true or not, but then they get pissed off because they're posted up on YouTube assaulting me. Like, well, maybe you should just left me alone.
I can't tell you how often I get asked. Why should I not this way? Why can't you just act like a normal, socially aware person?
Some people are just, well, most people are selfish dicks.
If I was in,
Yeah, I get assaulted quite a bit, although I don't go out very often because I don't like to be assaulted. Yes, sir. All right. Here you go. They're closed. I'm not sure what time it is, so I don't know. Trying to think of somewhere to go get something to eat. What time is it? I don't know where to go. Somewhere to eat something to
Center
eat.
Market, or said that the other center market down there in Third.
Yeah, this one's closed, obviously.
Well, I think they're still letting people. Are they? No.
He said they're closed.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
They're doing floor for the mopping and the important one. I'm all. Never mind. I've had a weird week. like the last 7, 8 days, Cassandra and I have, well, she decided to find something. Now my mom's like throwing shit down her throat, and it's like, dude, you're an adult. And like, going, no. So it's clear that my mom was trying to get everything that
I don't get to deal with very many actual adults. Seems to me most adults are not very adult.
Yeah, I know.
And then when they get busted not being adult, they don't act very adult about it. How dare you tell the truth about me?
Do you have 75 cents by any chance? Water bottle here filled up with, like, soda at the center market down there in Georgia. I'm like, I don't want to walk all the way out. So I'm gonna hope that these guys doesn't open up here soon, so I can fucking. Oh wow! 88443430. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna start walking down that way, but I really wish I had a bike.
I think I'm gonna have myself an orange soda pop from Laundromat for dinner.
Go to $1.50.
Well, they're open and they're closed.
Right now, I've been, and I know why we think fucking me and Cassandra, dude, the whole week's been fucking up and down, but finally we fought through it and everything's fine. I'm not out stressing out going, what the fuck is shit? We had to fucking probably missing me. So we're trying to come up and sex.
That's definitely not my business, actually.
I'm just happy to be fucking moving right now. I mean, that's what we do. I don't know what somebody's ass or something stupid. Now all of a sudden, like, see clearly now laying down.
On the bright side, there's the Laundromat.
So I talked to somebody, and that somebody's very afraid to mess with you. Like, I guess he went to jail last week for 15 months.
I went to jail for 15 months.
Oh, yeah. But fucking him, dude, now, all of a sudden, he talked to me a little bit. He's scared that, like, you're going to say something, and then the fucking DA's going to pick it up. Actually, then leave me alone.
The DA has to pick it up. It's against the law for them not to. That's the thing about being disabled.
The wheelchair stolen? Grand Theft Auto?
I don't know. I've never stolen a wheelchair.
Huh?
I said I wouldn't know. I've never stolen a wheelchair.
Fucking, I got informed of that today. My wheelchair got stolen. And I just got informed today by somebody. They're like, dude, that's Grand Theft Auto.
By somebody or by an attorney?
Huh?
By somebody or by an attorney?
By somebody that knows a lot about somebody that owns coffee shops around here. Right? From he was like, no, bro, that's Grand Theft Auto. Really?
I prefer Richard. It's more kind and polite in public. Oh, could you do me a big, huge, giant favor? Could I borrow your lighter?
I got. Let me look at my backpack.
I was gonna get one when I got back, but I wasn't expecting to have to go this far to get something. Is the bar open?
I think so. I really don't like this place is weird for cars. So that's maybe a jar that has nothing in that.
Not my business. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go in and get myself some dinner. Alright. So the bar's closed and everything else in town is closed. So I think the only option left is orange soda pop for dinner. Yeah.
Not really fucking clear. They're all putting out something fucking weird.
Yes, I am. Oh. Would you like a soda pop? What kind? Yes, sir. Here's your Mountain Dew. Yes, sir.
But now I'm trying to find my last word. And I can't seem to find
One of the quarters got stuck. That's all right.
something I've been looking for, but not the things I'm looking for now.
Oh, hell.
Fucking all my pills come from the
There it goes. All right.
all this fine chicken lighter. Really?
That's all right. I'm not that far from my destination.
Something over there, like, something fast. Sure.
Oh my God, that stuff is horrible.
Oh, we were just like food one day, like within 30 minutes, it made me feel like I was drinking heavily, like really fast. I mean, it was all right. Pretty soon. I eat it like 4 meals a day.
I know for a fact I got one, so I won't make you dig through that anymore.
Oh, no, I'm looking for my freaking lighter now.
God, my back is screwed. And of course, the only place to get anything to eat isn't actually food, it's soda pop. Life happens, right? Um, there we go. Waiting on the stoplight, trying to be all legal and all that. Now the situation with the protection order and the number of people who've broken it with and formal is pretty screwed up. Small town and all that. I started walking back the direction the tent, and Sarah Louise was busy doing something, but her and Sean apparently don't get along. So I gave them the space that they needed. Sean continued walking. What else can you do? Um, I don't fit in. When it comes down to it, no matter how much some of these people like or dislike each other, the drugs are what's important to them. That's what ultimately rules their decision making at the end of the day. They may start off with good intentions, although that person didn't bother with paying attention to the crosswalk or the fact that it gave me permission to cross. At least I didn't have to dodge out of the way of somebody trying to run me over. There's just somebody not paying attention, someone being selfish, putting other people's lives unnecessarily at risk, like the do. Sheriff's Department and places all across America, just like here in Tillamook, Oregon. Or if you try to tell on a bad cop, you just abuse their position of power, which, well, there's a whole series of criminal acts. But who's going to stop them? When you're a victim of corruption like this, you just basically get bounced around like a ping pong ball. Nobody bothers to take into account the reality of my situation or the circumstances. Instead, it was just assumptions and bias from the start. Violence and stupidity and threats and all sorts of whole bunch of stuff I couldn't defend myself against. Hello. I was going to get something to eat, but Center Market's closed.
What?
Yeah.
What? Are they closed?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. It looked like they had everything that was in the store moved to the sides. They were doing some cleaning or something.
Huh. Me. Weird day to do it on.
Yeah. Bar's closed, so no food there. So I got myself a couple of soda pops. That'd be my dinner. You too. Be safe, Nick. Some of you can tell the difference between my screamy videos and me speaking about the situations. More recently, I've been not online as much. I'm having to organize crap, which I've done repeatedly to send out to people. Now it's just a matter of going in and checking the emails that I've already sent, who they were sent to. when it comes to protecting people, a lot of times helping somebody out of a fucked up situation is the wrong thing to do. And that sucks to say. There's life's lessons to be learned, but once you've learned that lesson, it's probably a good time to leave the motherfucker alone. You know, there's a lot of people who are hateful and violent out here, and as much as each and every one of these folks wants to say that they're different from all the other addicts, whatever they're addicted to, the fact is they commit the same acts and, of course, they voice the same hateful and hurtful things, including about having plans to hurt people, that's not okay. It's not okay to hurt people. It is okay to defend yourself. It's not okay to shoot people. It is okay to shoot back. I didn't choose my disabilities. Some of them I was born with, and some of them are from various injuries. It happens. I know people who have gotten injured far worse than I've been injured and are better off. That don't make any sense to me. How they're able to move relatively pain-free. For some of them, they're on prescription medications, and that's a scary thing to get into. I mean, not just the mind-altering medications, because when it comes down to it, they all alter you, at least a little bit. Whether you're taking hormone shots, or antidepressants, or whatever it happens to be. Maybe your pain-relieving medications, your antibiotics. It all affects your body in some way. Obviously, when I make these recordings, it is for my safety. It is because I have very real fears. And they're also very well documented. Now, if only we could convince people to stop being mean to each other, wouldn't that be nice? World peace and Miss America and all that bullshit. How are you gonna have world peace when you guys ain't even got peace in your own households? You can hope though, right? Okay, I'm back to my destination. I got soda pop, it works. Be safe. Adios. Goodbye.